Greetings fellow Whovians and welcome to Timey Wimey Review. Let's round off the month of June with the Doctor Who quiz. So every month I do a quiz all dedicated to anything and everything relating to the world of Doctor Who. We don't need Google here, this is just a bit of fun, so please hit the subscribe button. That'll really help out this channel as I try to get 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2025. And do let me know your scores in the comments, but do try and keep the answers out of the comments so everyone can enjoy this quiz. We start off as always with round one, Who Knowledge. This is 10 questions, all worth 1 point each to test your Who knowledge. Very best of luck. Here we go with question 1. What was the name of the Sontaran first seen in the third Doctor story, The Time Warrior? Going in really hard with this one at the start. So yeah, really sort of testing your Who knowledge on this one. What was the name of the Sontaran first seen in the third Doctor story, The Time Warrior? Question 2. What was the name of the group first seen in the fourth Doctor story, Robots, but also made a comeback in the episode Lucky Day? Name that group. Question 3. Name this alien. Haven't done one of these for a while, so name this alien. Question 4. Who played Vincent van Gogh in the episode Vincent and the Doctor? Question 5. What was the name of the aliens the Ninth Doctor encountered in the episode Father's Day? Very scary flying creatures. That's your only clue. Question 6. What was the name of the second Doctor's doppelganger in the story The Enemy of the World? Question 7. Name this alien. And leading on to question 8. Which episode did they make their appearance? Question 9. What was the code name used on set for Jodie Whittaker's return in the episode The Reality War, as revealed in Doctor Who Unleashed? So she was given a secret coded call sheet. That was the name that was given on the call sheet. And I'll give you a multiple choice on this one. Is it A, petrol, B, brake pads, or C, Coldplay? And finally, question 10. In which European city did the Fifth Doctor chase down Omega in the story Arc of Infinity? Whilst you're thinking about those answers, some really tough ones there, and I don't know, not so tough. I don't know, it's all sort of different for everyone, isn't it? But let me know in the comments, by the way, if you are enjoying these quizzes, what you like about them, what you dislike about them, or what other type of quiz questions would you like to see in a future quiz. I'll stop saying quiz now. If you are new to the channel, hello, thanks for stopping by. This is a channel dedicated to anything and everything in the world of Doctor Who. We've got reviews, news, editorials, Doctor Who bargain hunting videos. I've just done a couple on the channel, so do check those out. There's some really good ones there. Absolutely tons of content. And not only that, I'm also on TikTok, Facebook, and X. I'll put a link in the descriptions for all those social media outlets for you to check out at your own leisure. Okay, let's go through the answers for round 1, Who knowledge. Did you get all 10 of them right? Very best of luck. Here we go. So what was question 1, by the way? What was the name of the Sontaran first seen in the third Doctor story, The Time Warrior? The name was Commander Lynx. Commander Lynx. If you just said Lynx, you still get a point. That's absolutely fine. Very well done if you got that question as well. So that was the debut story, of course, of the Sontarans, and as well as Sarah Jane Smith. So there you go. A little bit of bonus facts for you there. Question 2. What was the name of the group first seen in the fourth Doctor story, Robots, but also made an appearance, or made a comeback, I should say, in the episode Lucky Day? They were called Think Tank. The group was called Think Tank. So that was the one led by Conrad in the most recent series of Doctor Who. Question 3. Name this alien. It's a tetrap. First seen and only seen in the 7th Doctor's debut story, The Time and the Rani. I think they were really good designed, or pretty well designed creatures as well, might I add. Question 4. Who played Vincent van Gogh in the episode Vincent and the Doctor? It was Tony Curran. Tony Curran. Is the answer I was looking for there. Question 5. What was the name of the aliens or the flying beasts the Ninth Doctor encountered in Father's Day? They were called Reapers. They were called the Reapers. Question 6. What was the name of the Second Doctor's doppelganger in the story The Enemy of the World? It was Salamander. Salamander. Yeah, great. Classic Second Doctor story. Question 7. Name this alien. It's the Maya. That image came from my Doctor Who Everyday Calendar, which you can see daily on Timey Wimey TikTok, where I do a relatable question from the said image as well. So, yeah, very tough one, that one, but the answer is the Maya. And leading into the next question, question 8, which episode did they make their appearance? Very well done, we've got this one. The Girl Who Died. The Girl Who Died. That's the answer I was looking for there. Question 9, what was the code name used on set for Jodie Whittaker's return in the episode The Reality War, as revealed in Doctor Who Unleashed? And I gave you multiple choice on this one. Was it A, petrol, B, brake pads, or C, Coldplay? It was A. So the call sheet for the actual scene that they were filming for the Reality War, her name was Petrol. Believe it or not, Petrol. Brake pads I just made up, and C, I did it as a reference to Jodie's massive fandom of Coldplay. And yeah, if you haven't seen Doctor Who Unleashed, especially across the pond, the reason why Russell T Davies gave her that name was because he was thinking as that'll be a good future name for a companion. Not sure what you think about that one. Let me know in the comments without giving the answers away, of course. And finally, question 10. In which European city did the Fifth Doctor chase down Omega in the story Arc of Infinity? It was Amsterdam, or as Tegan put it, Amsterdam. But yes, Amsterdam was the answer I was looking for there. Total up those scores and let's add them to the next round. Round 2. I haven't done one of these for a while. It's the return of the Hoonagram. So this will be a bunch of Doctor Who related anagrams for you to solve. So take your time on this one, no rush whatsoever. And the theme for these ones, these are all actors that are mainly known as comedians, or mainly known to play comedic characters in various TV and films. So very best of luck to unravel these Hoonagrams. Here's number 1, Donk Ned. Donk Ned, I like that one. Number 2, Ale Bib Lily. Ale Bib Lily. Number 3, Bother Twerp Utter. Bother Twerp Utter. 4, number 4, Gives Grade. Gives Grade. And finally, number 5, Seen Veil. Seen Veil. Whilst you're thinking about those Hoonagrams, I also would love to know in the comments below what you've been up to in June. Have you been up to any weddings, birthdays, exams are coming up? Have you been revising very, very hard for those? I went to the MCOM Comic Con in Nottingham that you can check out on the Timey Wimey YouTube channels. That was a really, really good day. Really enjoyed that. So yeah, if you've been to any recent Comic Cons or conventions up and down the country, because it's really sort of hyping up, especially with the warmer weather, let me know in the comments. I would love to know what you've been up to in the month of June. Okay, let's put you out of your misery and let's reveal those Hoonagrams from round 2. Again, sorry, these were all worth 1 point each, by the way. So yeah, I hope you haven't spent too much on it. Oh my god, but just 1 point. But it's all worth it. Trust me, it's all worth it. So here we go then. Number 1, Donk Ned. Donk Ned was Ken Dodd. Famous comedian, Ken Dodd. Legendary comedian, I should say. Number 2, Ale Bib Lily. Ale Bib Lily is Bill Bailey. Bill Bailey. By the way, these are all been on Doctor Who. I'm not making it up. They've all starred in Doctor Who as well. Number 3, Bother Twerp Utter. Bother Twerp Utter was Peter Butterworth. Very well done if you got that one. He was, of course, was the meddling monk in the first Doctor story, The Time Meddler. Number 4, gives grade, Greg Davis. Greg Davis. He was in the episode The Wedding of River Song. And yeah, I also like the anagram for that one because he was a former teacher as well as playing the headmaster in Inbetweeners. He was an actual teacher in real life, so quite like the gives grade link there. And finally, number 5, Scene Vale, another great comedian, legendary comedian, Lee Evans. Lee Evans. He was, of course, Malcolm in the episode Planet of the Dead. Very well done if you got those hunograms correct. But total up your scores. Let's add them to the next round, the final round, round 3. Another one, again, that I haven't done in a while. And it's entitled, "And as a good doctor once said." So these are all quotes from the Doctor, and you can get up to 2 points per question on this one, so I'll really ramp up your scores. So basically, for 1 point, name the Doctor who said this quote, and for a second point, name which episode or story it comes from. Very best of luck. Here we go with number 1. What you need is a jolly good smack bottom. What you need is a jolly good smack bottom. Who said it first and in which story or episode? Has been said a couple of times. How? But yes, who said it first and in which particular story first as well? Just give you a clue on that. Number 2, Rose, I'm coming to get you. Rose, I'm coming to get you. Question 3, a tear, Sarah Jane. A tear, Sarah Jane. Number 4, you're Scottish, fry me something. You're Scottish, fry me something. And finally, number 5, I'm a doctor, but probably not the one you were expecting. I'm a doctor, but probably not the one you were expecting. It's very hard not to try and do some kind of rubbish impression of the way that it was actually these lines were delivered. So yeah, just to make it a bit more harder for you, my fellow Whovians, try to keep it nice and sort of level toned. But anyway, let's reveal these answers for the round 3. And as a good doctor once said, up to 2 points you can earn on this one, so very best of luck. So obviously I wanted you to name the Doctor and which story or episode it came from the quote, from this particular quote. So number 1 was, what you need is a jolly good smack bottom. I don't know if that helps a bit better. So that was said by the first Doctor to Susan, of all people. And that was from the Daleks' invasion of Earth. Now, obviously, this line was used again in Twice Upon a Time, from David Bradley's first Doctor as well. But the original was said on the Daleks' invasion of Earth. Well done if you got that answer. Number 2, Rose, I'm coming to get you, is from the 9th Doctor, and it was Bad Wolf. Bad Wolf, that's when it was first said, as that sort of closing cliffhanger, one of the best cliffhangers in Doctor Who history, in my opinion. Obviously, they used it again in the sort of quick sort of montage recap for the parting of the ways, but it was said first in Bad Wolf. Number 3, a tear, Sarah Jane. It's one of the final lines that was said by the 3rd Doctor in his final story, Planet of the Spiders, before he regenerated. Number 4, you're Scottish, fry me something. That was from the 11th Doctor, from the 11th hour. So very well done if you got that one. Love that line. This Matt Smith is the best. He is the best. And finally, number 5, I'm a doctor, but probably not the one you were expecting. And that was from the 8th Doctor, from the mini episode Night of the Doctor. So that was the prelude up to the 50th anniversary episode, Day of the Doctor, and that was a fantastic surprise. I remember seeing that and just absolutely in shock. Didn't read any dirt sheets, didn't know Paul McGann was coming back to do this mini episode, and wow, what a treat that was, and what a line to be delivered in that said episode. Hope you did well in that final round. Total up your scores, and it is up to 25 points for today's quiz. Did you get all 25? Let me know in the comments. Even if you just got 1 point, let me know in the comments. I'm always fascinated to know your scores. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this quiz. If you have, please like, share and subscribe. Hit the cloister bell for more notifications. Come say hello and follow me on Facebook and X. And do check out my other fantastic doctor-related content on Timey Wimey Review TikTok. And of course, right here on the Timey Wimey Review YouTube channel. Thank you for your love and support as always. Until we meet again.